Another gorgeous pepper tonight. So this is the mustard variant of the Elysium Oxide. So this is an Elysium Oxide mustard. I believe the original Elysium Oxide was a red pod. It was created out of the Netherlands by Stephen F. or VJ or VG. I'm sorry. At least that's what I could Google, because I knew nothing about this pepper until tonight. So Stephen VG of Dutch descent of the Netherlands created this, and it's a cross between a 7-pot Douglas and a Ferrari Scotch bonnet. I read also somewhere a fairy Scotch bonnet, but I think it's spelled Faria, Faria. I could be wrong. Look it up. I've never had this pepper before, but I'm interested in trying it. It's a very, very, very mustardy pepper. It has some Scotch bonnet appeal to it. We'll find out. It's grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. Clayton, thank you so much. A little later tonight than I normally review pods, but I figured, you know what, I wanted to give this one a shot. It's kind of been calling my name, and again, like I said, I want to go through his peppers and really just dive into the ones that I've never had before nor heard of before. I've never heard of this pepper before. Elysium Oxide mustard. Wow. It's a stingy burn, very similar to a Scotch bonnet habanero. Oh, he's stuck there. It has a good body to it. It has a good crunch. It looks like a medium walled pepper, but it bites like a thicker walled pepper. Oh. And it has this sweet characteristic to it that I was not expecting, but I'm really, really enjoying that. You know, I keep smelling it because I'm trying to pick up on a sweet note that maybe I can smell on it because of that sweet characteristic coming through, but I'm not getting that on the smell. On the smell, really, guys, I got a good sniffer, but I'm going to be honest with you, with peppers, I don't get good aromas. That's why I don't talk about the smell of varieties too often, because I don't pick up a lot on the smell, even though I can smell some shit. I got a good sniffer, let's be honest about it. But with peppers, for some reason, I really don't key in on the smell. But this has this sweet underlying, it's not even underlying, it's right there in front. But then it counteracts with that earthiness to what a mustard pod brings, that just marries so well. I mean, it is, I mean, even the placenta tissue is really sweet. It's soft, it's oily, it's saturated, right? But wow, this is another winner, guys. I mean, this is, I don't know where this has been my whole life. It has good heat to it, right? We're not quite at a snacking pepper level. It's above that. Hmm. For the birds. Again, in case I forgot to mention, that was grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. Clayton, thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Phenomenal pepper again. Um, you know, it's starting to hit a little bit in the saliva glands and like back here. Um, it's burning hotter than a regular Scotch bonnet. It's burning hotter than a habanero. Um, it's not quite to the level of what like a 7-pot Douglas would bring, but I would say it's closer to the 7-pot Douglas range than it is a Scotch bonnet range. Um, it's bringing on a nice warmth. Early on, we had a little sting sensation, and it was all over the tongue. That kind of dissipated into just a normal all around the mouth burn. Hey Tree, thank you, appreciate that. Really needed to come up today. Yeah. Oh, and my friends, look at that. Yeah, it's windy out here. Anyways, I don't know how that happens. If you guys could see the setup that I have right here, I'll just show you. I mean, it's just, can you see it? I mean, it just sits right on this lever, or level, anyway. It gets me all disoriented when that shit happens. I apologize. Bear with me, guys. But just, yeah, a wonderful pepper. Really good. It has this, I've never really had a sweet and earthy together like I'm getting with this. It's unique. I'm somewhat believing it may have to do with the fact that I drank a little Powerade right before this review, which I normally don't do. I normally stick to straight water. Years past, I used to drink a lot of beer, alcohol, before and after. And again, this is a later review for me, so I have been drinking some alcohol tonight. But all I've had is water and alcohol, beer, this afternoon and tonight, until I had a couple sips of this. I'm wondering if that sweet note from this pepper is coming from that, because I had it on the palate. And I normally don't do that, guys, right? Like, I normally, it's just water to cleanse the palate and keep it neutral and whatever. And I needed, I don't know, I just came out with that tonight. But nonetheless, outside of that, I don't think it is, because it's transitioning different into my mouth, and it's lingering, that sweet earthy note. Regardless, it's a beautiful pepper. It's got good little heat to it. I feel like it's a little bit hotter, again, than your garden average everyday Scotch bonnet. I could be wrong that, but it's in that ballpark. I think it's a little bit hotter than a Scotch bonnet. It's closer to that 7-pot Douglas, although the burn doesn't last a long time. So it doesn't have a super hot burn to it, right? Where it's super hots, no matter how hot they are, if they're in that range or whatever, they just have a little bit more legs than a pepper like this, than a pepper that is a little bit on the lower scale, right? Anyways, I'm going to kill it. I love you guys. That was a phenomenal pepper. Again, grown by Clayton Hollingsworth, making heat peppers. Wow. Another new one for me that I'm super excited to try. I'm glad we did. Thank you guys for watching. This has been your #1 hot sauce guy, and I appreciate you. Thank you guys for burning with me. And we'll be back tomorrow with another pepper review.